Stacey Bedell,
Sam Barnes,
Courtney Fowler. It's phenomenal. Daisy Thomas.
Tuned in to the youngest sports reporter in the nation.
Q Boogie.
Boogie Sports.
Yo.
Keep it right here.
Let's get it. Welcome to the Q Boogie Sports Show. It's Q Boogie, Podcast 4. I'm excited about today. This show is going to be off the chain. We're going to talk about the end of a dynasty. I'll let you guys know what team that is. We're talking about NFL today. Also want to talk about the Jets, the lovely Jets. What is going on in that franchise? I don't know. But I want to start off with this. A couple years ago, you have the Seattle Seahawks. Okay, so they get this guy named Russell Wilson, which is, the whole story behind that is insane because you got to remember, Matt Flynn got paid like $60 million. People don't even know who Matt Flynn is.
Who is Matt Flynn?
Matt Flynn was a quarterback that won 2 national championships. He went to LSU.
Okay.
Never really beat anybody up, but he was a great game manager. He went to the NFL, backed up Aaron Rodgers. He played well. Ended up saying, hey, I'm going to chase the money. I'm going to Seattle, right? So basically what happens is when he gets to Seattle, here comes Russell Wilson, North Carolina State. He goes over there, beats Russell. No, actually, let me stop for a second. Russell Wilson beats Matt Flynn out for the starting job. So now you're thinking, okay, so what is this 5'10" quarterback going to do? Well, he just does what he does. And for the first year, you got to remember, he had RG3, had Colin Kaepernick.
Right.
It seemed like he was just going to be an okay guy. Or you saw something in him, but you didn't know, okay, how long this was going to be before the Tim Tebow situation happens. You know, the fads, the Wildcats. The NFL will figure him out, and then that would be the end of Russell Wilson. Well, guess what? Russell Wilson blossomed to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league today.
Excellent.
So,
Right.
they go to the championship.
Okay.
They play Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl. Remember that one, the one in New York?
Yes.
It was cold. Everybody was like, "Oh."
The one you thought the Giants was going to be in.
Exactly right. That's the craziest part. Like, all these teams have hope about, oh, the Super Bowl's coming to my city. I bet my city wins. Are you insane? That's never, ever, ever happened. Shout out to the Minnesota Vikings, by the way.
All right.
They were very, very close. But then got
game
bopped.
away?
Yeah, they won a game away, but then they got bopped. They didn't even deserve to be there, in my opinion. I mean, if it wasn't for Stephon Diggs and all that stuff, then they wouldn't be there. But, like I said, that game in New York, championship in New York, they basically manhandle arguably the greatest quarterback in NFL history, Peyton Manning. And that's what started the dynasty. It was the Legion of Boom, Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas. Oh my goodness.
Bad boys.
That defense was ridiculous. Now, you had Bobby Wagner, KJ Wright, had a good defensive line, Michael Bennett. It was scary. So, Pete Carroll, Russell Wilson, that defense turned things around. How can I forget Marshawn Lynch? How can I forget about him? So we think about it like, these guys look like, and they're young,
Right.
NFL terms. They're young. Oh, they're going to come back again. They're going to come back again.
Very excited, by the way.
Like,
I was very excited about that happening.
of course, especially because for Russell Wilson, short quarterbacks, all that stuff, it was exciting to see a new team besides the Patriots and, the Giants and whoever team from the East. It was usually the same teams. Now you got a team with energy. They had a little bit of personality. It wasn't boring. It was like, yo, I'm going to see a Seattle game. I can't wait to see Marshawn Lynch popping Skittles.
Exactly.
Richard Sherman talking to Aaron Andrews, talking about, I'm the best player. I'm the best corner in the league.
And then the head coach.
He has his own personality himself.
Exactly.
Right? LOB. But anyway, so all that excitement was going on and gave a new juice to the league, new juice for the Seattle Seahawks. And then we fast forward to another Super Bowl going against the New England Patriots. Another historical quarterback, greatest quarterback ever, arguably, Tom Brady. And we're sitting there watching the game like, oh, man, Seattle's going to win this game. Go even down to the last. Now they got the last drive. And it looks like this Super Bowl, Russell Wilson is becoming himself.
Right.
He understands things. Now he's the guy. It's no longer the defense carrying the offense. It's more, we need to pay the respect to Russell Wilson because this guy's a dude. Now the defense, they're doing well and they definitely help Russell Wilson. But at the end of the day, we look at Russ, right? So that happens. And then the one play, 2nd and goal.
Do we need to talk about it?
Double stack.
I mean, come on. This has been so long.
Catch, snap, throws a slant, picked off. And after that, it seemed like the dynasty was over. That play single-handedly changed Seattle Seahawks football forever.
I agree.
Marshawn Lynch. He's laughing. You can watch on NFL films. He's laughing like, I can't believe there's no hope. I'm being punked. Okay, stop. All right, I'm ready. And it wasn't a joke. And it seemed like the defense was ticked off. Seemed like Marshawn Lynch was ticked off. And after that, oh my goodness. I changed it forever. So Marshawn Lynch leaves. The defense, they're getting older now. They're not the same. Injuries. Earl Thomas, Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor wants some more money as well. That hurt them. They want to pay Russell Wilson for bringing the 2 Super Bowls. Guess what? That costs money. I can't pay other guys now.
Well deserved.
Well deserved, absolutely. But I think the thing about the NFL, it's not a league where you could pay all these guys max deals and everything. It's only a couple people you could pay. You could pay some offensive linemen. You could pay a quarterback. That's about, maybe a corner or 2. But you're not going to be able to keep everybody. So you try to win for a short span of time. When there's weak contracts out there, you try to win. And that's what they did. So after that, it just seemed like Seattle was right there, right at the door. And they never, ever, ever got back to where they wanted to be. And now, Richard Sherman is gone. He signs with the rivals of the 49ers.
Okay.
San Fran. Legion of Boom is now over. That defense will never be the same. Richard Sherman. His boy is Cam Chancellor. His boy is Earl Thomas. Seattle's getting ready to trade Earl Thomas. And you know where he said he wanted to go? When he played at Dallas.
Okay.
Went up to Coach Jason Garrett and said, hey, if I'm available, come get me. Oh, everybody said, what? Like, man, you don't, what do you mean? I guess he saw something coming. Richard Sherman goes down with the Achilles. Everything goes on, and they're not the same. So, now I say that Richard Sherman, him going to the 49ers is going to be weird. It's going to be very, very weird. I can't wait to see him play Seattle twice, though. That's going to be fun. That's going to be hilarious. Because he's going to be talking.
Absolutely.
He's going to be talking, it's really just Pete Carroll. I mean, I don't think it has anything to do with Russell Wilson. I don't think it has to do with anybody on his team. I just think it has everything to do with Pete Carroll.
How did they let that happen?
Well, I don't think you're paying. He wants $11 million.
Okay.
I don't think you could. I think he's worth $11 million, but not for a Seattle Seahawks team who's trying to win championships.
Okay.
I think he's worth. I mean, he's worth a team that maybe is on the up and up. They're a contender, but they're not champions. Because if you think about it, and there's not really a marquee name in terms of money. Like, okay, we have to go give this guy $80 million. It's not the case. So the 49ers have a lot of money. Okay, so
I mean, outside of the money, how you let them go to the 49ers and you have to play them twice a year?
I think, like I said, it's really hard to say that it's not money because I think that's all it really is. I can't come out of my pocket $11 million.
You don't think he went to the 49ers on purpose, knowing he's going to see them twice
Oh,
a year?
it was absolutely on purpose.
Exactly.
Absolutely on purpose. Okay, I'm going here. I'm going to. You got to see me twice. So with that being said, I think it's the end of the dynasty at Seattle. Don't know if they ever go back. Don't ever think they're good. And it sucks because I love Russell Wilson. But I just don't think they don't have enough around him in order to win. So Sherman's gone. It looks like Earl Thomas might be gone soon. Maybe they're going to try to, maybe in the draft they're going to get an offensive weapon because it looks like Jimmy Graham, their tight end, wants to leave. That was never really a great fit.
Okay.
He wants to go back to New Orleans and play with Drew Brees. So
Of course.
I understand, but it looks like Seattle, we might be looking at them going 8-8 or 6-10.
I mean, Graham should go to the Patriots if he can.
Right, that would be nice. But I wonder how much money he's willing to take or cut out of his number for New England. I mean, everybody does, so I wouldn't be surprised. But
It's worth it.
I think it's worth it. I mean, you're going back to the championship. Who doesn't want to go back to
He
the
might
championship?
need the money, though.
I think everybody. The thing about the NFL, you need to. It's more like collecting any money that you can get. I need all the money possible. Give me the money. Give me the money. I'll leave. I just need money because you don't know when that paycheck is gonna run out.
Right.
You get hit and then it's over. So it's hard. It's hard.
And it's never guaranteed money.
If you're a great player, you're lucky to get 8-9 million out of your 24 or whatever that you might get. So with that being said, let's go to these Jets, man. What is wrong with that franchise?
Is it crazy or is it strategy? What we talking?
It's no way it's strategy. When you trade basically all your picks for only moving up 3 spots. You only moved up 3 spots. It's not like you don't have quarterbacks there. You have Teddy Bridgewater,
Right.
and you got McCown. So it's like what I don't understand is, fine, all right, let's do it. I need a quarter. The Jets need a quarterback. I understand they need a quarterback, but you trade 3 spots up for who? You already have 2 quarterbacks. Fine.
Okay.
So you need but only for 1 year. You need somebody for the franchise. Who are you buying? It's not even a guarantee that you're going to get the quarterback that you want. You got Josh Allen, you got Darnold, and you got Rosen.
Okay.
You got Mayfield, probably Lamar Jackson, probably at 5. And somehow, some way, somebody's gonna argue that Lamar Jackson isn't the top 5 quarterback in this draft. But that's for another show. I don't understand, if you're a Jets fan, how do you think this is even logical? Because you move up and get your quarterback. You still need the draft. You're only 3 spots behind. So my thing is you were so worried about going to get a quarterback for the future that you move up 3 spots. Move up 1.
I mean,
Move to 1. The Giants said they're not going to get a quarterback.
Okay.
Move to 2. They're literally they're probably a knockover. They live it. You guys play on the same stadium, right? Come on now. Come on. That doesn't make any sense.
well,
Doesn't make any
Teddy
sense.
is coming off an injury. So you're not sure
Right.
if he's going to be ready.
But
But you did pick him up, so
Yes.
you have to.
you did pick him up, and I think the big thing for me is just the picks. You traded so many picks away for this one guy. Well, I hope this guy pans out for you. If you're a Jets fan, you gotta hope so, because you gotta say to yourself, if you're a Jets fan, probably, okay, we have a good defense. All we need is a quarterback. Well, there's some good young wide receivers on there that you can go get.
Yeah.
You know, you need. I'm not sure if you need a running back, but you just don't trade all those picks for one guy.
I mean,
You're basically saying that he has to start for you, kind of.
who are they going to get?
I don't know. The thing is, to me, there's no clear cut. They all have flaws.
Okay.
Look at Lamar Jackson. You know, he can be very inaccurate at times. You're gonna have to change your offense for him, which is perfectly normal. I don't see why not. But fine. Then you got Allen. I really don't know if competition really bothers me. Now, of course, you always have outliers. You have, Carson Wentz with the North Dakota State, right? I understand, but at the end of the day, that's one guy. There's not too many guys that don't play A football college-wise and tear it up. So Josh Allen, bust.
I don't remember him at all.
Right, exactly. He barely played on top. He went to Wyoming. Wyoming.
Who is that?
Mac. Remember the Mac? The Whack. No, I'm just kidding. But now you go to Baker. Baker's cool, but he's always in a hot state. So, and he wants to throw the ball all over the place. He reminds me so much of Johnny Manziel because he could do special things with the football, but he isn't fast.
Who's the starting quarterback
Right now?
right now?
For the Jets? I guess it'll have to be McCown because we really don't know what to expect from Teddy Bridgewater.
Okay.
But I think when you move up that far, you're basically saying, I am making him my starting quarterback, and he's going to be my franchise quarterback for 10 years because you're drafting that high.
Right.
So, I don't know, man. The Jets are in trouble. I'm just going to leave it at that. You guys are in trouble. And I can't wait to see what the NFL draft has in store because it's going to be fun. With that being said,
Good night.
Jets, call me. It's Q Boogie Sports Show. We here. Podcast 4. Peace.